Hey guys, it's Richard here. Just want to bring you guys up to date what I've been tackling. Firstly, I wanted to have a go at looking at the UI. I actually come from a graphic design background, so having a go at the front end was something I was pretty excited about. So basically what I've been doing is a UI document. Basically this document is really to show the programmers how the UI is going to be looking and feeling, and what I expect for UI to look like. It also helps them to program any little details that I would like to see in there. Basically it also is something that will look like in a games design document, so something a lot like this will explain to the player, well, explain to the developers what how the UI is meant to feel like. So going down from pretty much every little detail, every little window, every little pop-up box that will appear in front of a player needs to be explained as well. How will the player be able to navigate through it? How will the player be able to navigate back through it as well? Is all very important when you want to implement something like this as well. What happens when you want to wipe data as well? How many confirmation boxes do you get to confirm that the player has made the right choice, that they want to wipe all their saves? And what happens after that as well is very important. Of course, main menu as well, and of course there will be, once this document is finally over and done with, there will be mock-up screenshots of what it's going to look like and what the layout is going to be. This will also help the programmers to programming what buttons are meant to be where and how the game is going to be accessed to the player as well. Another thing I've been tackling over is a score system as well. Having points is something that is very competitive, especially when in online play. The first system that I developed was far too complicated, even for me to even figure out once it had been done. The range from points in bronze to silver to gold was just not doable. So after having a look at it, there's a simpler formula that is perfect for something quite a small game as well. And after talking with Adam, it looks like it's a very doable system, which is brilliant. It also allows there to be a lot of table jumping. What I mean is that there will be a lot of first player going to second player to third player to fourth player throughout the world in terms of ranking, and that's exactly what I would like to see when this game's finally over and done with. Going back into the UI, actually producing graphics for it, I've had to avoid shelling out a fair amount of money for a font or a not very free font, and I've ended up just producing my own font. Didn't take me that long because of past experience, but it also allows us to be able to do really nice graphics as well for our menus, for our game, and that's exactly what we're aiming for. So for example, we've got the home button here that will appear on the screen at all times when the player is playing, such as shown on here. Players will see the home button, a fish, number and a time. The players will have a 10-minute time limit to get through the level, and all the points from that will be added to the score as well. In terms of level design, earlier throughout the week I hit a bit of a rock, so I decided to go back to UI to get me back in the zone. Trolling through the internet, I discovered this little gem. This is a design of a game from a Flash game called Scary Girl, which also features an underwater level at level 2. So as you can see at number 1, they've quickly sketched it out. Number 2 is where you can see where all the points, where all the pickups, where all the fish, where all the enemies are going to be. Number 3 is where we add in the art, and number 4 is when it's actually in game. So something looking as nice as that is definitely the goal that we could see today. Other than that, that's the next goal is to do more art, do more levels, get this done. Yeah, we're all okay. Thanks for listening, guys. See ya. Bye.